Picture this. I'm in Los Angeles chasing the Hollywood dream. After 3 years of living hand to mouth, navigating auditions on the metro with no car, I finally get the call. The big one. The SAG-AFTRA audition. I was completely unprepared. My hair was disheveled. I was wearing a basic tank top and jeans. But thankfully, I was exactly what the casting director was looking for. A dead girl. I got the part, but the irony was backstage, I was running on empty. Like many starving artists, I had no health insurance, and I was ignoring a massive reality. I was born with Turner syndrome and congenital heart problems. So I did what any desperate creative would do. I registered for a clinical research trial at the National Institute of Health just to get a free checkup. That routine checkup saved my life, and then it almost took it. Doctors found 2 aortic aneurysms. Days later, I was on an operating table for emergency surgery. During the procedure, another part of my aorta burst open. In 2008, on that table, I almost died. The physical pain was manageable thanks to modern medicine, but the emotional pain, that was blinding. My fledgling acting career was over. I had to pack up my life and move across the country to be near family in case my heart gave out for good. Talk about a shift in perspective. But that sense of defeat subsided with a new door cracked open. I competed in and won the American Idol experience at MGM Studios at Disney, landing a golden ticket to skip the line for the real show. I thought, this is it. This is my comeback. But if you want to make God laugh, make plans. In the brief window between the winning of that ticket and boarding the flight to my audition, my father passed away from an overdose. My family literally brought me to the airport directly from his burial. I boarded that plane broken into pieces, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I didn't get through the audition, but looking back, I realized something profound. If I had stayed in Los Angeles, I wouldn't have been there for my father's final days, and I wouldn't have been in the right place a year later when darkness was finally replaced by light. I met my husband. At a time when I didn't think a whole lot of myself, dealing with infertility, the loss of my career, and a body covered in surgical scars, he loved me back together, piece by piece. Growing up in a military family, my mother used to tell me in her thick Spanish accent, there is always someone going through worse. And she was right, pain is inevitable. But as I look back at the map of my life, I see that every single scar was a boundary line redirecting me toward my true destination. There is a divine timing to our suffering. Not long ago, doctors discovered another aortic aneurysm. Living with that knowledge means walking around on what feels like borrowed time. But I'm not afraid. I'm grateful because every single day I wake up is one more day to love my family, to build my legacy, and to style a life of purpose. My condition, my syndrome, used to feel like a death sentence. Today, it is the definition of my strength. Pain hurts, but like everything else in this life, it is temporary. Your purpose, however, that's permanent. If you are willing to dig deep through the debris of your hardest days, your purpose becomes a legacy that outlives you. So be bold, love fearlessly, live fearlessly, and never underestimate the detours, because that breakthrough you are praying for might just be one metro stop away. Thank you.